Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. Oh god. Last time, we were online, I guess. We defeated, quote-unquote, the Red Lady. We met Volgon again, and then we got teleported to a second Death Star, and we learned that the Red Lady is part of a race called the Helligan, I think, that listened to the great spirit of Rena, and Rena wants to eat Dana, and that's why they keep trying to harvest Dana energy. Oh, and then Rena turned out to be a giant flower. So that's fun. So, anyways, back to this. Really hoping I'm gonna get a chance to go back to Dana to farm for more ores, so I can make a boss accessory, because as much as I like my BG charge rate plus 32%, it's a little lacking in the damage department. Although super helpful. I might give it to someone else. But I really want that counterattack accessory. And my livestock's reached maturity. It seems to manage Havrek 35's condition. Lots of vital signs stats are displayed. I feel like sign and stats shouldn't have been in the same sentence. Oh good, another cutscene.
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you, Dohalim? Were you able to follow it at all?
Not that long. It's only 20 minutes.
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, had we not previously encountered the will of Dana, I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
But why? Astral energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renans? How do they factor into all this?
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Havrek 35 never even brought up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter. Let's find out.
Okay, it mentioned the others. Who the hell are the others? Okay, there's no actual doors here. Oh, we can go upper level now. Cool. Ooh. Well, that's not a great sign. Man, we must be like millions of miles away. I'm sure if I remember how to do trigonometry correctly, I can probably measure how far we are. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so lower floor then? Oh, cool. Hey, a fast draw point. How random.
Who are they?
What is it?
Oh, my apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen any humans from the outside world.
Huh.
Are you a Renin?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
You guess?
The Overseer told us to answer any questions you might have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
What a weird guy.
He must have meant Hevrecht 35 when he mentioned that overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dana and Rena, do you?
And 9 times out of 10.
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
Have you guys lived up here in Dag Fazel with Hevrecht 35 for a long time?
Yes. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis from the outside.
We heard that the facility ended up in its current location due to an accident.
Oh, it was terrible. Apparently there was some kind of accident, and when help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrecht 35 ever since?
Well, at first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
What do you mean?
The Helganquill have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renins. As long as they don't do anything obvious, a Renin won't see one, even if it's right in front of them.
Which would explain why Shion and I failed to notice the Red Women previously. Do they employ an astral art of some sort?
I haven't been able to scientifically confirm it for myself, but from what I understand, the type of cloaking they use is primarily achieved through mechanical means. In addition, they also used hypnosis devices and information control to get us to do what they wanted without being detected. It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially since it avoids any unnecessary conflict. I have to imagine that's how Lenegis is still run.
But aren't the Helganquill themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renins affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquill, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renins.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
Meh.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it, but it happened so long ago.
Hevrecht 35 has clearly ceased concealing itself, though. Why is that?
Who can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright.
Yep.
After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back. We've all agreed it'd be best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer. It can't extend its life any further. That said, I'm sure it's pleased to see the final stage of the plan before it passes on, though.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Mystery solved. The Renins were also slaves.
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure. It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquill.
You mean the Overseer species? I can't say I know much about them.
Well, for starters, where'd they come from?
And what do they want?
Where else? From Rena, obviously.
They are the true Renans.
Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Whoops.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Apparently not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Danans by the Helganquil.
The gasp. That's why they can breed.
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't, but there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language, people of Rena.
Huh.
What need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
It was a way to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In essence,
Wait,
we
did
were
we know that?
created to carry on their work for the Great Spirit after they all die. They gathered Danans who had an affinity for astral arts and proceeded from there.
Oh,
That's
they're all
as
mates.
their descendants can all cast arts, albeit to varying degrees.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying Renans were originally created from Danans that the Helganquil kidnapped?
Wait, that explains why almost nobody can use Astro Arts on Dana now.
Another plot point
Helganquil
checked off.
technology is truly amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries. They have these tiny machines that are practically invisible, which they insert into their bodies and...
Enough. You needn't tell us anymore.
Wait, I want to learn about
How
nanomachines.
can you speak so calmly about all of this?
Yeah, I had like a year to deal with it.
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light, their ways may sound grotesque. But if you ask me, I think they ultimately did us a favor. They saved us from crawling the earth in ignorance. If it meant their hands had to get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans. Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal.
Yeah.
They're also mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets. I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
I mean, they do.
Dohalim.
Just when I think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Then let's hope this is our last revelation for a while.
And last guy back here.
Do you know anything about a spirit channeling plan?
If you mean the first plan from 300 years ago, then yes. Do you know what its main objective was?
Yes. It was to use Lenegis to siphon off Dana's astral energy and send it to Rena.
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First
Wait,
was
we?
how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient. Second, we had to figure out how to convert Dana's energy so it would be compatible with Rena.
I take it the solutions to those problems were to use the wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a winner. However, the first plan failed when the Sovereign was overwhelmed and became frenzied. The reason for that is because the Maiden lost control. I'm told he slaughtered many Renans and Helganquil that day. For the next plan, we tried to recreate the Renis Alma, but we didn't have nearly enough of the other non-dark astral energy types. To amend that, we set our sights on Dana, and implemented a system whereby we could extract energy from it.
And the crown contest began.
Correct. Since the Maiden had been the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps. A new Sovereign had to be made as well. It was such tremendously difficult work, its success was dubious. But from the look of things, it would appear such worries were unfounded.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What about the flower that sprouted from Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing. That's the physical manifestation of all the astral energy that's been harvested from Dana. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's quite a lot of energy. At this point, it's likely that it's become physically integrated with Rena's planetary structure.
Hevric 35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes, and yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've got to
Pretty
remember that
much.
these guys have been living alone up here for a long time. Who knows what shape their minds are in?
It feels like our whole world has been turned upside down. Is there anything we know that's still true at this point?
Seriously, I'm still trying to process the fact that we Renans were created by the Helganquil, let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves. I know all of this is a lot to believe and take in, but I think it's fair to say that we've found the answers we've been looking for. Does everyone agree?
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never expected it to all boil down to Rena's great spirit being behind everything.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy, the Great Spirit took control of the Helganquil. Then the Helganquil created the Renans, who went on to invade and rule over the Danans.
Plus, the reason the Great Spirit can't directly control the Renans as well is likely because they were originally Danans all along.
Either way, I think it's fair to say we've all had a lot to take in at once. Maybe too much, even. We should probably take it easy and rest our minds a bit. Why don't we all take some time to think things over, before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this, then we've got a really big fight ahead of us. Because it's not just Dana on the line, but Rena too. If we're going to do this, we need to be completely sure of ourselves. So let's go ahead and break off for now. We aren't in any immediate danger, so we should be okay. You sure you don't want to be alone right now?
I could ask you the same question.
I figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
Of course.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds too.
Sounds good. Let's go find them.
Here we go again. Talk to
Everyone's
everyone.
just gone their own way, huh?
Yeah, let's hit up each spot.
Oh, I can still cook. How random. What lasts the longest, I guess? Oh yeah, we got a shortcake recipe. What was it? Ooh, elements attack up L? Damn. I need more eggs. Alright. Nope. Alright. Onward. 2 cutscenes. So many cuts. Hey, where the hell all these people come from?
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster. but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well...
A little rough, yeah.
I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Danan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Danans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain, in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Danan mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danans again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Danans probably won't be so quick to let their guards down, and there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah. I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danan and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though. Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Heverick 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dan is still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
Okay. 2 more. I'm imagining Dolomine's gonna be the last one. Yeah, okay. What's Law reading?
I still can't believe it, man.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memory started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live, and I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important. I just had to open up and listen.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important, what I really care about. All I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me, to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place. Sound good?
Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Yep.
I apologize for making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
I don't know that word.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced, things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis, after this is all over?
Indeed. I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you, Alphen.
Oh? What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only Blazing Sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes. I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society without any bloodshed. That is why...
You're the same as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
You're too kind. I can see you were raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Shion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I was going to die. Not if or when, but how. I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call, is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Danan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved, just so they could go back to hurting each other. Oh, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know, you're right. People can hurt one another without even meaning to. I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Shion. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dan is still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it. That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Xion.
You're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, probably.
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Xion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Xion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Xion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
Makes sense.
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Xion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's great spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
Give it the old 1-2.
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorn's connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is.
But
Our minds are made up. Let's go give Hevric 35 our answer.
central level, was it? Okay, I'm gonna try to recline my chair as far back as possible. Get super comfortable. Ow, my ow.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that?
Punch it.
You must have something
Always
up your
punch it.
sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Xion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the Thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational. It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Why you?
Oh no.
Fine then.
I guess we'll do
I'd rather
your
stay here and
way.
rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
You make a valid
What you
point.
say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Havrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Alright.
Man, is
The
it too much
truth!
to ask for Havrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait. Once the Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Rena right away.
Okay. So this might be like a transition point where I can go back to Dana before the final boss. It'll take some time to completely repair your starship. I suggest that you all get some rest in the interim. Sure thing. Man, buying this Oddman was like the greatest purchase of my life. It's so comfortable now.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
Yeah.
But you still intend to confront this truth head on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before.
Damn, because I was forward.
But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Oh, I guess we're just seeing all the pairs.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us,
Yeah, maybe.
Hevrick 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
And then Xion and Elfin. Yep, there we go.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you. Still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrick 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Xion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
Hmm?
My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Xion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Another cutscene? Okay, yep, okay. How long has this
Everybody get
been?
enough rest?
It's like an
Ready for
hour.
this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrect 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Oh yeah, when it's my turn to sacrifice, you guys let me do that. But when I asked you guys for a
Hold
sacrifice...
up. Did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
Luck, I guess? Pure luck?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable.
Mm-hmm.
Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Really hope I can get back to Dana. Only level 43. I thought it was higher.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Cutscene or choice now? Cutscene. Okay. Am I hearing space whales? Huh.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
Oh yeah.
You
Forgot
mean
about
to
that.
tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Destroyed remnants.
So this is...
Oh, cool. I can leave. Okay, let's see on talk.
This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
Okay. Let's pop the hell out of here. Sandy's Ravine, that's what it was. Okay, I've got...
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think I got a pretty good strat for mineral farming, if I remember where the hell the freaking campsite is. God damn it. Wrong one.
We should be able to cook here.
Ah, I think these are the ultimate weapons. Which means... Yes, the Heavenly Gaze. Oh, god damn it. Where the hell I get the Ominous Eyeball? Or the Incendiary Scale? I need this. Oh, god damn it. Where do I find these items? Okay. From an Astral Sloth. So pretty much going through the last dungeon will give me it. Oh, the ranch. The ranch. Forgot about the ranch. Ooh. 22. Nice. And last one. Sell off the stuff. Ooh, nice. Got a fair bit of change there. Alright, so let's do some mineral farming. Yes.
Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Okay. Oh man, everyone has something. Let's talk with Law. We haven't talked with Law in a
Mind
while.
if I join you, Law? Hey, Law. About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that.
Ah.
Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah. He was definitely that.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too.
That was nice.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Oh, there's a deposit here. 4-slot bubble. And then there apparently is one over here.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Still up.
A comfortable win.
Is it up here? It is. Okay, that's why I never found it. Thank God for this weird interactive map. A 2. That's it. Okay, and then let's go down to the volcano because there are like 7 spots here. I need to equip a movement thing so I can run away faster because I don't want to fight all these
We've
guys.
reached our
Swift ring, that's it.
destination.
Guess I misread the landing.
Okay, maybe I chose the wrong place to fall.
Gotta break through.
Fires of passion
Resonate with the earth.
You're
Damn
done.
it.
Man, I really wish there were dark bottles, or not dark bottles, light balls in this game.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
It would have been nice if I got something, you know, a bit earlier.
Like this should be easy.
Resonate with the earth.
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Yep. Wait, why am I CP at 58? That's why. Forgot about that.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Always cover your ass for guarantees. It would be nice if these were the ones I needed. Nope. 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 The minimum one I need is 4, so I need 2 more counterattacks things.
Doodle. Resonate with the earth.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
I'm not losing CP during runs, am I? No, I'll be stupid.
Hi, Doodle.
Resonate with the earth. Still up.
Let's cut our losses.
Some gold. Not bad. Okay, and then there was one there.
Out of our way.
Resonate with the earth.
Sometimes the retreat is the best strategy.
This'll come in handy.
It's nice that escaping is not taking too long. So I was isn't as big of a pain in the ass as I thought it was gonna be. Alertness, penetration, fire damage, and decrease that. Okay. The fire damage is nice. Apparently that's one of the better ones we can give for Elfin. So those are keeps. Brightstone or Regenerative Crystal. Oh no, no, please no. PG charge rate, penetration, and CB cost -10. Okay, that's nice. The attack one can be thrown out or used for upgrades. Because the flat stat boosts are apparently not good, according to the internet. If I fast travel, I'm probably gonna have to fight a lot of guys again. Gotta just check the map, because there's a lot of spots there. Okay, got it, got it. Okay, got this one, got this one. I need to get this one, this one. Got that. One here. Then you get this one, got that one, that one, that one. Okay. So I should grab these two and then do a quick warp back to the front. Okay. Up please, up please. Okay, it was down this way? Yeah, okay. And this one should just be follow the path.
Hey, look at that enemy. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
With the earth. I cannot chase fruitless endeavors.
Five-star Hexbreaker, Gold Chunk, more Golems.
Let's see what you've got.
Raging Cascade! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
And this should be the last one. Yep. Okay, and then those pop back over here. Grab the ones here. Waking Pebble. Damn it.
Through. Resonate with the earth. I shall ensure you survive this.
Knows when to call it quits.
Okay, there shouldn't be anything else here. Or at least nothing I care about. There might be like a chest I missed. Don't know, don't really care. Ah, damn it.
Little help!
Resonate with the earth.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Three and a two. That's not really worth it.
Go no further.
Resonate with the earth.
Some fights are better left unfought.
And this one should be the last one. Oh no, I missed that one. Okay. probably fast for me to teleport. Okay, so hop down here.
Guess I misread the landing.
Juke him out here. Hug the corner. And grab. Okay, next, let's go to Snow Plains. Yeah, Snow Plains has 3 here. Because this time I'm not looking for like anything specific, so I can just grab wherever. So that's nice.
We've reached our destination.
Okay, I just need to go to basically a straight line. Oh, over here. Go chunk. God damn it.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Not a chance! No, it's not a chance! I'm not done!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Uh, 2 and 4 is not great.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Next! My turn! Strike! Now!
Over so soon?
And there should be one soonish.
We seem
Yeah,
to
there
have
it
come
is.
across something a little unusual.
Okay, and now let's go to the highway. Okay, the best way to do this would be bam, 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 bam. Man, the counterattack's really rare.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Okay, grab this. Grab this one. Okay, I should probably check the skills soon.
We should be able to cook here.
Avoid the boars. God damn it. Why does it hold me there for so long?
Let's see what you've got.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Aim for the weak
Blah
spot!
blah blah.
Raining
Freeze
slash!
Lancer. Tidal swing.
Yeah, I should just ran.
We won that by a mile.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Alright, so what do we got so far? Okay, so that's no, 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 nope, 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 nope. Oh yes, So that's one. So we need one more. And cool. Got them both. And on number level 4 rarity ones. Nice. Alright then. Now we just need to get enough crystals to like awaken all of them. No. The quarry should have there's nothing. Mining site 2 should have like 7 spots, I think.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh yeah, there's one spot here. I'm glad that money stops being a problem at the late game, but still. It took a real long time for money to stop being a problem. Okay. This one's a little complex on where the spots are. I don't know if I got them myself. Yeah, okay, I'm missing one here. I got these two. There's one over here. Got that one. And there are 2 here. Okay. Over here? Yeah.
Hi, Hoodle!
Resonate with the earth!
Come and face me!
Don't really need to waste my time to this. Probably faster for me to run than fight them. For now. Nothing over here. Then up the stairs. Okay, there's one right here. Then can I jump down? Not my greatest move.
Read if you know what's good for you. Here I go. I shall ensure you survive this.
This might have been a bad spot to jump down on. Because there is no clear path for the one I... Oh, wait, no, I can get this one. Cool. So that's along the way, and then grab this one? No, there's one here, too. There's one near the orange gel. Ah, seriously, one? Lame. Then up the stairs. I guess it's up there. Upstairs again. And there should be one hugging along this wall?
Guess I misread the landing.
Yeah, okay.
Go! No further!
Resonate with the earth!
It's over. The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Yeesh. And the last one is across here. So I need just get, yeah, there it is. I can see it right here. Alright. Let's get out of here. Don't know if we'll have enough, but doesn't hurt to check.
We should be able to cook here.
Okay, so let's... God, which is... This could sort by skill. Nope. No. Okay, this one... No. I want to keep the CP minus 10. Okay, I'll save that for later. In case I have another one. Okay, nothing there. Okay, I know one of them has, or did I make it already? Okay, I want to make this one. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna upgrade. And the other ones... 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, all 3 of them are already made. And all level 4, so I'm not gonna use that many. Sweet. Okay, that's 1. Ooh, that's nice. 2. Hmm. Three. Okay, that's 1. What? Did I just... Oh, why didn't I save? Okay, and the last one. Oh, goddamn, that's the base again. Alright. And this should make the perfect warrior emblem. Now I just need to enhance it. How does what? That's oh no. What's Glen for bet? Glen for battle do again? For each enemy on the field? Meh. Increased aggro else, pretty easy to find. Down damage isn't as important now, I learned. Okay, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Keep that, get rid of this. Oh, we're done. Cool!
I'd like to...
And there it is. Apparently one of the best emblems you can make.
Check their wares, if you don't mind.
Nice. Okay, let's restock on light balls when I'm freaking out. And orange gels. And I'm broke again.
Mind.
Such is life. Okay, that ended faster than I thought it would be.
Hey, Shion. Got any requests for sup?
Okay, what would be useful? God, I need to buy eggs. Forgot about that. Yeah, no, I guess.
Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
What's the hammer
Very
womble?
well. Mind if we chat a little?
Oh, that's cute.
We should really get some rest.
Alright. Now back to... Not like a... What? Oh, Rena. Rena has his own thing. I thought it was part of the... Okay, let's try out the counterattack one.
I want to go back to bed.
I'm not sure if the counterattack one's gonna be better or the boost gauge increasing one's gonna be better. But in theory, this should double my attack. And especially against bosses who can't really stagger them much, it's gonna be pretty good. Hopefully, probably, maybe.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Huh.
Helganquil.
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait. Can you understand us?
Going for a no.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Oh god, there's...
I knew there was something off here.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Resonate with the earth. In a bind.
Blow away.
Raining slash.
Resonate with the earth.
This one's mine.
Double demon fang.
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine. You're mine. I'm not done. Raining slash.
Resonate with the earth.
Blow away. Raining slash. Double demon fang.
Resonate with the
Ignite.
earth.
Double leap. In an instant.
That was weird.
Impact claw.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Strike. Stardust. Now I can let loose.
We're being interrupted.
Stardust.
Confiscated.
Now you see what I can do. Blow.
Damn, this one's not attacking back. It's kind of ruined the whole,
Mine.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Yeah, it's really kind of ruining the whole counterattack thing. When they don't attack back.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
God damn it.
Okay, here I go. Sheila,
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Stalagmite.
Now.
In a bind.
Ringo. Frozen.
Hammer.
Resonate with the earth.
Stardust.
Yeah, this is kind of regular mob version.
Frozen.
Hammer.
I'm
Not a chance. I'm not done.
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right, here I go.
No one is dying on our watch.
Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer.
I don't know why he keeps going for Kisara.
No. Here I come. I'm not done.
Here.
Stardust.
By the power of flame.
I'm not burning hell.
All right,
Stardust. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Okay, so the counterattack thing didn't work too well.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Okay, what did I give Rinwell? Oh, yes. That makes sense. Oh, didn't know they didn't have that. Yeah, she probably just fell out her, or fell out my thing. I guess.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Now, come one, come all.
Confiscation.
I never miss.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Fall into thine own
Rising Wyvern!
God damn it.
concentration.
Resonate with the earth.
Raging cascade. Searing flame.
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is
Hold
more
nothing
appropriate.
back!
Less talking, more doing.
Stalagmite.
You get the gist. In here.
Mirage!
Get on
Double
there with
Demon
the others.
Fang!
Here's a healing art.
Rising Wyvern!
Stalagmite.
Here goes.
You require a hand.
Whoa.
Take this!
No further.
Go
No
get him.
escape.
Magic is there. Gemini
Stardust.
Sleep now.
Do it.
Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer!
Now!
Astral energy. Up and
No
out.
escape.
Denied.
It's over! Stardust!
I'm all
There we go.
dance in the wind.
Resonate with the earth.
Air metal ray.
Stalagmite.
I'm not done! Hurricane Thrust!
Now or never. Resonate. No further.
No escape!
Field.
Stardust!
Gemini. Eat dirt. The water's magic.
Resonate with the earth.
Tidal wave.
Stalagmite.
God damn it.
Not today!
Here's a healing
I'm
art.
ready.
Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. A flawless victory.
Benediction
You
light.
win. Naturally.
Rising Wyvern!
I never miss. Light as purge.
No escape.
Magic. Freeze lancer.
Rising
Blah
Phoenix!
blah blah.
Strike!
Field.
Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you all touched.
What?
Resonate with the earth.
Mirage!
Stalagmite.
Don't mind if I do.
This one's all mine!
Reload. Raging cascade.
Resonate with the
No
earth.
escape!
One more
Stalagmite.
time. By the power
Ready
of
to
magic
go.
is there.
Strike! Not today!
Field. Do it. Law. Demons descend.
Flashing fang.
Man, these ones were very slippery. I don't know why.
So I still had room to grow.
All that for a grip, Joe.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator.
Wait, what?
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action.
That's what I want.
Straight.
Raining slash!
I can shatter any steel.
Take this! No
No
escape!
more playing
Pesky
nice.
airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Do you
Take
require
this!
a hand?
No
Okay.
escape!
Get out of this!
It's actually breaking way too easily.
Coming!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Hear me, flame of
Resonate with the earth!
No escape!
Stalagmite!
Stardust!
Shattering your pieces. Magic is there.
No
Now.
escape!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Resonate with the
I'm
Certainly
not done.
not.
Stardust!
Glacier
This
that'll
time.
bring you down.
Stardust! Not today!
Glacial spear.
Mirage.
Here's the evil.
Here I come.
Outstanding form.
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Confiscated. Where are
Resonate
you
with the
going?
earth.
Now.
Stalagmite! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Not a
More
chance!
incoming.
No
Benediction
escape!
light!
Stardust!
Heal!
Freeze Lancer. And again to the wind. It's over. I'm all stuck here. Mega Ray. Get on in there with the others.
Stalagmite!
Blow away!
By the power of flame. Purge malevolence.
Resonate
Magic
with
is
the
there.
mine!
Freeze Lancer.
Ignite!
I can do this
Resonate
all
with the
day.
earth!
You're mine!
Stalagmite!
Now. Flame of Frozen.
Hammer!
Next one.
Listen the wind. Here's the
I'm not
evil.
done.
In here.
Take this!
This Lancer.
In a bind?
Strike! Stardust!
Magic is there.
I'm not done!
Flame.
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down.
Raining slash!
Resonate with the
I'll be
earth!
saving this
Stalagmite!
Seriously?
Another incantation ruined!
Double Demon Fang!
Our arms are being interrupted!
Here goes.
Double Demon!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Now, hear me. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. A
flawless victory. Naturally.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Burn in hell!
I'm ready.
Sleep now.
Stardust!
Freeze Lancer.
Mirage! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning orb.
Here I come!
Lightning.
Rising Wyvern!
That'll bring you down.
I'm not done!
Sealed.
Stalagmite!
Stardust flame.
Mirage!
Annihilation.
No escape!
Armor magic save you.
Resonate with the
Now.
Stalagmite! Light burst forth!
Radiant.
These flying enemies are really freaking annoying.
Resonate with the Stardust!
Do it. Shion. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Now! You're mine!
All right.
Stardust.
It's showtime.
In a
I will
bind?
you all. Power malevolence. Arcane
Resonate with the earth! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer.
You're mine! Ignite!
Take light astral
Now
magic and do it.
Grimwell!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Strike!
Where are you going?
Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's
No
mine.
escape!
I never miss.
Heal! I owe you one!
Whoa, hey!
Raining black!
Lightning!
It's showtime!
Resonate with the
earth!
You get
I
the
can
gist.
carve through armor!
Air thrust.
Struck!
Confiscated.
No escape!
Light astral now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
More?
You're mine!
Arctic waterfall. I can't heal you forever. Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Holy shit, there's so many.
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle!
Now, I'm right
Double
behind.
Ignite! In an instant! Impact Cross! More?
Resonate with the earth.
No escape!
In here. Get on in there with the others.
Can't get out of this! It's over! Hurricane!
Sleep now.
Rising Light!
Ready to go.
I'm nearly done for. I owe you one.
The water's
Stardust!
magic is there.
Tear!
In here.
Hurricane Thrust! Resonate
with the earth.
Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Stardust!
I healed myself.
God damn it.
Not today!
Sleep now.
Stalagmite! It's showtime! I'm not done! Double Demon Fang!
Whoa.
What?
Dragon Swarm!
Why'd that run out so fast?
Save you. Now. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go.
Not
Dance in the
more.
wind and run.
No escape!
Sleep now.
Stardust!
I'll be Lancer. Purge malevolence. Blah blah blah. Glacial spear. I never miss. Let the mark
I'm
be
not
the
done!
Steering
Mirage!
flame.
You're mine!
More
God damn it.
Never miss.
Rising Wyvern!
Magic is
Stardust!
Come on.
in here.
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Resonate with the earth! No escape!
Holy shit, how long is this fight?
Stardust!
Dance in the wind. There. Back into the
Burn in
now.
hell!
Annihilation.
Rising Wyvern!
Okay. So let's switch this back to the charge one.
Stardust!
Finish with the
Resonate with the earth!
Here I
Stardust!
go.
Stalagmite!
Raging cascade.
It's go time!
Fred. Searing flame. Magic is there. Do it.
Resonate
There's like, that happened so fast.
Smash you!
Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
By the power of flame.
Resonate with the earth! Stardust! Stalagmite!
Purge malevolence.
You're mine!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Resonate with the earth! I'm not done! Stardust!
Come on, come on. God damn it.
Resonate with the earth! Strike!
In here.
Stalagmite!
Here. More
Take this!
stockpile.
I'm not done!
Photon.
Mirage!
More
Here I come!
resonate with the earth. Law. Get toasty.
Burn strike! Resonate with the earth! You're mine!
Eat dirt.
No escape!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Resonate with the earth!
God damn, how many more?
Air thrust. Freeze Lancer.
No escape! In a bind? It's over!
Seal.
Nothing gets by me.
It's over.
Amazing.
No escape!
Resonate
with
the
the
earth.
earth! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Sleep now. Annihilation. By the power of flame.
Stardust! Resonate with the earth! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Is that the last one? Oh god, that took my entire CP bar.
I still got a ways to go.
Yeesh. That wasn't even the thing I needed. That was the wrong button.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Ren? No? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around.
Blast me. Level 52. I am under leveled here.
Raining slash! Eat dirt! Raining slash! Blow away!
These things really get on my
Raining
nerves.
slash! Blow away! Double demon fang!
Air thrust!
You got flyers!
I've got this.
You picked the
Let
wrong
Mark
fight!
handle it.
Right up! All yours!
Fall into thine own.
Mirage!
Armor won't save
This
you!
one's mine.
Thanks.
Hear me, Flame of
Mirage!
Fury! Where are you going? Eat
Rising Wyvern!
Ready to go. By the power of that'll bring you down.
I'm ready.
Lock.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
You got
Now, you're mine! Struck!
Wait, what? Something hit me.
I'll heal you all.
Here I come!
Healing
No escape! It's over!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay, here I come!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Out of it.
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua. Annihilation.
No escape!
Dude, is there a better version of Dragon Swarm?
This'll come in handy.
Resonate with the earth!
Do it.
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
You're mine! No escape! Stardust!
And again.
It's over! Take it!
Come on, come on. Oh, just barely got there.
In an instant! Impact cross! Not if this one's all mine!
I'm only getting started.
Stardust!
What is weak? Do it. Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Here's
Not
a
a
healing
chance.
art. First aid.
Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm!
Oh my god, this. Why is this taking so long?
I'm ready!
Reload.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
That took forever to charge up. That was so annoying.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true,
Damn it!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
With the earth!
It's over.
Okay, here I eat dirt! Here I come! It's
I
on!
never miss. These ones can run rings around us.
With the earth! You picked the wrong
Here's a
fight!
healing art. Concentration. First
Blow
aid. Not
away.
on my watch.
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Annihilation.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah.
And the following to me. In a vine,
Raining slash!
Dance in
Blow
the
away!
wind.
Double
Seal.
demon fang!
I'll grind you into
won't
dust.
save you!
I'll be saving this
Stardust.
one.
benediction light.
Mirage!
Here goes.
I'm not
Another incantation ruin.
Burn!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
I'm ready!
Gideon. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Ooh.
A flawless victory.
No
Naturally.
escape. Heal. Now I can let loose.
Take
Stardust!
In a vine,
I'll
Double
heal you
demon
all.
fang!
Dance in
Dragon
the wind.
swarm!
I'll face
You're
you.
mine!
Come on, come on, come on.
Not done!
Just a little more. Oh, seriously.
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Double demon fang!
All mine can do is cause havoc and
Rising
destruction.
wyvern!
Sleep now.
Mirage!
with the earth.
Rising phoenix!
Resonate with the
No
earth.
escape.
Magic
I'm
is
not done!
Freeze Lancer.
Take
One
this.
more time.
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this.
Impressive fervor, little one.
Double demon fang!
Suffer in silence.
Out of ammo.
You're finished!
Freeze Lancer.
Eat dirt!
God damn it.
Annihilation.
Double demon fang! You're mine!
Reload.
Stardust!
Radiant Punch. This one's mine.
I'm not done!
No further.
No escape!
Watch and weep.
Here I come! Rising wyvern! Mirage! I'm
Resonate with the earth! Armor won't save you! Stalagmite!
Whew.
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Platinum junk. That's it? Seriously?
Guess I misread the landing.
This one will be
I think this one probably is gonna be fine for the counterattack one.
difficult to predict.
Will this help?
Raining slash!
Resonate with the earth!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
In here! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
It's on!
Resonate with the
Raining
earth!
slash!
Stalagmite!
Blow away! Eat dirt!
Get on in there with the others!
You're mine!
Light energy! Fury! Up and
I'll
at
take you.
Oh yeah, it's dark, so I got me a light moves.
Raining slash!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
in the wind!
Blow away! Try harder! My turn!
Light astral blade cascade!
Resonate with the earth! See what I can do!
Raining
Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind!
Raining slash!
In a bind!
In here!
Blow away!
More for the stockpile! I'll heal you all!
Resonate
I
with the
never
earth!
miss! Here goes!
Raining
Stalagmite!
slash! Burn in hell!
All right, it's time!
Blow away!
Air thrust!
Raining slash!
Light
Blow away!
Sleep now!
Raining slash!
Resonate with the
Blow away!
earth!
No, just barely got it.
Through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Searing flame! Reload!
Raining slash!
I'm out of ammo!
Resonate with the earth!
I could do without this pain.
Blah, blah, blah. Here's a healer!
Resonate with the earth!
Far enough!
Stalagmite!
Blow away!
Here I go!
Stalagmite!
Shattering pieces!
Attack time!
Blow away!
Here's a healing alarm to your arm! Here I come! Magic is in!
Blow away!
Hear me! Flame of
Raining
fury!
slash!
Burn it
Hold
up!
nothing
With
back!
the earth!
The flame inside me yearns to be let
Stalagmite!
free!
Purge malevolence!
Double demon fang!
Archaic waterfall!
Resonate!
I'm
Blow
ready!
away!
Double him! In an instant! Impact cross!
Whew.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff?
Don't know if I got there in time for the bonus.
I've got a really bad feeling about this!
Take this!
Try harder!
Eat dirt!
Raining slash!
Where are you going?
Resonate with the earth!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Not today!
Lightning! Downfall!
Raining
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Confiscated!
Far enough!
Double demon fang!
Glacial spear!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Resonate with the earth!
No escape!
Stalagmite!
It's go time!
Glacial spear!
Stardust!
Here's evil! Purge malevolence!
You're finished!
Resonate with the earth!
Switch back to the charge one.
I'll take you all! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Without a trick! Let
You're
the
mine!
marksman handle this!
Ha!
Lightning orb!
Stardust!
Dance on the wind!
You're
I
on!
never miss! Raging cascade!
Look!
Ridwell!
Prepare to-
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory!
Now! Here I come!
Naturally!
No escape!
Watch and weep!
Resonate
Raining
with the
slash!
earth!
Lightning!
Double
Stalagmite!
demon fang!
Maelstrom!
The flame
Another
inside me
incantation
yearns
ruined.
to be let free! You're
Stalagmite!
mine!
Here!
Double demon
Do
fang!
it! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's evil!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Ooh, nice. Dodge that.
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Resonate with the earth!
If it's in the sky, it's
Stalagmite!
mine!
Stardust!
I'm out of ammo! Watch malevolence! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Freeze
I'm not
Lancer!
done!
Shattering them pieces!
Can't get out of... I'm ready! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Really running low on TP. Ah, fantastic.
Come one, come all!
Art expert coming through!
Resonate with the earth! Not today!
Flame! I can't hold on much longer! Mega
Blow
Ray!
away!
Lightning!
Double demon
Down!
fang!
Design of
Resonate
death!
with the earth!
By the power of Rain! Finish without a trace!
Burn in hell!
Light! Astral energy! Raging cascade! Not in your dreams!
Resonate with the
Flame
earth!
of fury! Raging cascade!
Dynamite!
Strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! The wind!
Double
Freeze
demon fang!
Lancer!
Heal! Okay,
this way.
here I go!
Raging cascade!
Resonate with the earth!
Spread! I can do this! I only get lightning!
Double demon fang!
Light air! Blah blah blah!
Double demon fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Eat dirt!
Annihilation!
Benedict
More
in light.
flame!
I'm not
Finish
done!
without a
Heal!
trace.
Stardust! Hurricane
Do it!
Jubilee! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a
Finely timed walk.
Take this!
Yeah, this one doesn't have super armor like the other one did.
Now! Annihilation! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, okay. Took out 2 of them at once.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good.
Oh my
We're
god.
counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Holy cloak.
This might be some.
Did anyone else get anything new? I don't think so. Oh, wow, that actually is better.
Decent equipment.
Really running low on stuff now.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Oh, I think I just barely got there.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Forgive me. Stay away from my friend!
Seriously, Dolomine? It died?
Double demon fang!
Mega Ray! Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll bring you back from death.
Raining
Hold on
slash!
here. I'll bring you down. Here I come.
Flew away!
Get on
Raining
there with
slash!
you. Don't mind if I do.
I'll smash you! Flew away!
All here. Let me help.
Double demon fang!
I don't feel like my usual self.
Are you alright? Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'll bring you back from death to
Flew
this.
away! Raining slash!
Resuscitation.
Flew far enough!
Benediction light.
Double demon! Heal!
That's gonna smart.
Radiant light.
Okay, and then he's gonna
Freeze Lancer.
teleport.
Resonate with the earth!
Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away.
Double demon fang!
Benediction light.
Here goes.
Here I come!
More with that. I'll fold you up. Dance in
Double
the wind.
demon fang!
Sleep now. I'll heal you all.
No escape!
Sorry.
I couldn't make it in time.
is all mine! Double demon fang! Not
Pull
today!
myself together. There.
Flew away! Raining slash!
Man, maybe I should have made that CP accessory.
Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray.
Flew away!
Raging cascade.
Resonate with the earth!
I can do this all day. Primed and ready. Freeze Lancer. Ready to go.
Ah, seriously?
Easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Purge malevolence. Blah blah
Flew
blah.
away.
Magic. Sleep
Raining
now.
slash! The flame inside
get
me
you all
yearns
tucked away.
to be let free! Resonate with the earth!
The waters of magic
Flew
is
away!
there.
Raining
I'll
slash!
bring you down.
Flew away! Raining slash!
Mega Ray.
Double demon fang!
Searing flame.
Resonate with the earth!
Nothing gets by me.
Resonate with the earth.
Leave the enemy's arrows to me.
Yours to be
No complaints here.
Lightning
Double
orb.
demon fang.
All right.
Dragon
It's
form.
showtime.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Seriously?
Sleep now.
Resonate with
Can't get out of this.
Raging cascade.
Crescent flash.
Purge malevolence.
Raining slash.
Benediction light.
Your armor won't save you.
Here.
I can't heal you forever.
In here.
Man, everything's like boss level right now.
Glacial sphere.
You'll pay for that.
Freeze lancer.
Wow, actually froze.
Raining slash.
I'll bring you back from death's
Magic
abyss.
is there.
Raining slash.
Sealed. I'm ready. Get on in there with the others.
Where are you going?
No rest for the
Not
wicked.
in your dreams. Photon blast. More where that came from. Healing circle.
Burn in hell.
I'm ready.
Sealed. Dohalim.
There we go.
Radiant genesis.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Man, hope there's a fast travel spot soon. Running real low on CP already. Ah, damn it, just ran out.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Resonate with
Double
the earth.
demon fang.
Healing circle. Design the heal
Double
head.
demon fang.
That's right there. Annihilation.
Power up.
Raining
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Here I go. You're mine.
with the earth. Blew away.
Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of
Raining
spirit. Great strike.
Double demon fang.
I can carve through armor. Stalagmite.
Double demon fang.
Prepare to be sealed by the fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bond is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. The water. Blah, blah, blah.
Benediction light.
Eat dirt.
In here.
Seriously?
Explosion. This will come in handy.
Blew away.
Hit. All right.
Goddamn, that one wolf is really
Hold on to your
freaking
heart.
pissing me off.
Here I come. Purge malevolence.
Resonate with the
Waterfall.
In a bind.
Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Thank you. Blew away.
I'll heal you all.
Raining slash.
Nothing gets
Free
by
you of your
me.
power.
That'll bring you down.
Blew away.
Benediction light.
Lightning energy.
Eat dirt.
Raging cascade. First aid.
Let me free
Barrier's
you of
not
your
an
power.
option.
Now.
Okay, that's one.
Hammer.
Not a chance.
Okay. And now this one I can switch over to my other emblem.
Strike.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
Blew away.
Shall not be forgotten.
I'll heal
Resonate
you
with
all.
Blew away.
Water stockpile. Healing circle. The water's magic is there.
Resonate with the earth.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me.
Try harder. Now. You're mine. Ignite.
Dance in the wind. Air
Benediction
thrust.
light.
Blew away.
Raging
Raining
catapult.
slash.
Spread.
Blew away.
Can't get out of this.
Standing form.
Raining
Sleep
slash.
now.
Blew
I'll
away.
be saving this one.
Raining
Flash.
Blew away.
Still. Explosion.
Raining
Confiscated.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Purge malevolence. Blah, blah, blah.
Raining slash.
Freeze lancer.
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine.
Air thrust.
Where are you going? Here.
Blew away. Not today.
Let me free you of your power.
Blew away.
Lightning orb. Raging cascade.
Blew away.
Annihilation. Sleep
I'm not
radiant
done.
blood. Here.
Now you see what I can do.
Get on in there with the
Oh god, oh god.
Here, let me help. Resonate with the
First
earth.
aid.
Stalagmite.
The waters of magic.
Now
Blew
we're not.
away.
In a bind.
Raining
Tidal
slash.
wing.
Blew
Searing
away.
flame. Reload.
Double demon
Resonate
fang.
with the earth.
Lightning.
Blew away. Coming Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Hut! Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Weapons of might!
Sleep now.
Blow
Get
away!
off!
Leave the characters to me!
Double him! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Man, shame we couldn't get the full bonus.
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Probably need those phantom fangs for something. Ooh, have a treat. Okay, we're doing this now.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Resonate with the earth! Stop! Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
Ha! Burn in hell!
Fall into thine own death lightning!
Can you take it?
Double Demon Fang!
Hold on to your
Resonate
heart.
with the
Here I
earth. Stay
come.
calm. I shall provide assistance.
Heart's flame! Let them dance
Blow
waterfall!
away!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Ha! Not today!
In here! Radiant Pierce! Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
chance.
I'll heal you
I'm
all!
not done!
Certainly not.
Rising Wiper!
Banana, let's go!
Start
Healing
up!
circle!
I could do without this pain. I owe you one.
In here!
Resonate with the earth!
Let's get you out of the pull myself
Double
together!
Demon Fang!
Wow, that left me stuck in there for so long.
Double Demon
Can't
Fang!
get out of this!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind!
Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
You're mine! Strike!
Far enough!
Heal! Okay.
Healing circle!
We did it!
I owe
As
you
impressive as all, healing is what my arts do best.
Resonate with the earth!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Oh man.
I still got a ways to go.
Seriously, nothing? Nothing at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
We seem to have come across something.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Resonate with the earth!
Here goes!
Try harder!
Photon flash!
Take this!
Annihilation! By the
Right.
single pass of the handshake!
Seal! It's go time!
I'll be saving this one!
Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Blow away!
This one's mine! Dance in the wind!
Gather incantations ruin.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Down. All
Raining
disasters
slash!
made one!
Burn in hell!
Come forth, a helix of purity!
Blow away!
Man, not really
Not on my watch!
optimizing my counterattack thing, huh?
Wait!
Seismic
Raining slash! Ah!
Benediction light.
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Raining slash! Double Demon Fang! Raining slash!
I'm out of ammo!
Ah! Ignite!
Freeze Lancer!
Raining
Blah, blah,
slash!
blah. In here!
Blow away!
Annihilation!
Raining
This'll come in
slash!
handy! Flame of
Blow
fury!
away!
Benediction light.
No escape!
Glacial spear!
I'm not
Here's evil!
Try harder! My turn!
Light astral energy!
No escape!
All right!
Blow
It's
away!
showtime!
God damn it, god damn it.
Try harder!
Reload! Blah, blah, blah.
Here, let me help.
Double
here.
Demon Fang!
I'll
Take
be saving this
picked the wrong fight.
Searing flame! Reload!
Raining
There you
slash!
go! That'll bring you down!
Blew away.
Dance in the
Take
wind!
this. Raining slash.
In here!
Blew away.
Now you see what I can do! You all tucked away!
What?
Here,
You're
right
going
here.
with the earth.
All right, it's
Raining
showtime!
This one's all mine.
Freeze Lancer! Go!
Resonate with the earth. Blew away.
Here, let me help!
Seriously, these battles just getting tedious rather than hard.
Blew away.
Supernova!
Raining
I'm out of ammo!
Begin.
A thrilling performance.
Lightning
No,
cascade!
can't end here.
Field.
I couldn't make it in time.
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
There.
Hear me! Flame of hope!
Resonate with the earth.
Glacial
Double
speed!
demon fang.
Resonate with the earth.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Well, this nothing gets by me.
Double demon fang.
Raging
Raining
cascade!
slash.
Searing tempest! And now!
Ah, seriously?
Resonate with the... It's time.
Now you see what I can do!
Stalagmite.
Dance in the wind!
Raining
In
slash.
here!
Take
Flame!
Raining
Reloading!
slash.
Saving this
Benediction light.
You picked the wrong fight.
Crossblade!
Heal. Raining slash.
Not a power of flame!
Blew away.
Vanish without a trace!
Raining slash.
That'll bring you down! Lightning
Blew
orb!
away.
Dance in the
Raining
wind! Air throw!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Downfall!
Stalagmite.
I'll bring you
The
back from
art of
death
being
to victory.
interrupted. Benediction light.
I'll bring you back. I can't heal you forever.
Free from regret.
Double demon fang.
Forgive me.
Not today.
There! And again! That's gonna smart.
Blew away.
Yeah, how much more health? 9,000? Okay, that's not too bad.
Raining slash.
Man, it's been freaking forever.
Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Carve through armor. Try harder.
Annihilation!
Now. Take this.
I've healed myself.
Raging cascade! I'm
Resonate
out of
with the
ammo!
earth.
Do
Blew
it!
away. Double leap. In an instant. Impact cross.
Ah, God.
We may be a touch beyond...
We're in a pretty bad spot right now.
our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Seriously, just another platinum chunk?
Don't get careless.
Resonate with Don't tell me. Stalagmite. Double demon fang.
Seriously, again?
Not today. Now I can let loose. Blew away. Raining flash. Resonate with the earth. Coming through. Ha! Now.
Why that?
Inferno.
What's that?
As impressive as
You
always.
picked the wrong.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
This one's mine.
Resonate with the earth.
Demons descend.
Flashing fang.
Resonate
with the earth. Come.
Sleep annihilation.
Double
Get out
demon
of the race
fang.
together. Now.
Kisara. Commander of Heavens.
Phoenix Cyclone.
I need to be stronger.
Oh my god, seriously? 2 of them? Well, at least they're dodgeable, but my god, this is getting annoying.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I'm gonna go with no. It really doesn't seem worth it at this point. I've used more resources just to try and get here.
It's really interesting.
Nope.
Must really like it, Alphen.
Okay, so that... So I have to fight through it. Okay. I can run.
Bad feeling about this.
What in the world?
Dohalim, I'm alright. I'm still standing.
Okay, here I go.
A spot of beast hunting, anyone?
Blew away.
Not in your dreams. Here's a healing
I can carve through armor.
All disasters
Blew
made
away.
one. Come forth
Raining
and heal.
flash.
Raging
Blew
cascade.
away.
Resonate with the
Raining
earth.
Healing in the land.
You're mine.
Burning fire.
I'm not
Complete
done.
glacial spear.
Did I switch? No, I did. Okay, just... I guess I would just done 40 then.
Take this.
Freeze Lancer.
No escape.
Just wait. All disasters made
Resonate.
one. Come forth and
You're
heal
mine.
with purity.
Strike.
Tornado.
Benediction
The
light.
flame inside me. Yours.
Is that a healing art? It is.
Eat
I
this.
can't ignore your pain. Nor try to be more careful.
Raining flash. Blew away. Raining flash. Blew away.
In a bind, anything in armor is all mine.
Dragon swarm.
Resonate with the earth.
Rising wyvern.
Stalagmite.
Stardust.
That's fortunate.
Benediction
I'll
light.
cover you. Poodle.
You'll pay for that.
I'll bring you back from death to
Rising
this.
wyvern.
Resonate
Hurricane
with the
storm.
earth.
I'll
Stalagmite.
heal you all. I've still got some fight left in me.
Smash you.
It's on.
Healing circle.
God. Seriously?
Ah!
Raging cat.
Not today.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Raining slash.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I can do this all day.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Double Demon Fang.
Resonate with the earth.
Try harder. Here I come.
Will this help?
Rising wyvern.
All
Stardust.
disasters made one. I can't hold on much
Resonate with the
longer.
earth.
Back into the fray.
Stalagmite.
Lightning. Rain.
Try harder.
Another incantation. It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend.
Oh my god, camera. Why camera?
Disasters made one. Come forth.
Rising
healing
wyvern.
purity.
This one's all mine.
Nail
Stardust.
Resonate with the earth.
Here, let me help.
Burn.
Stalagmite.
First aid. Here.
Rising
Flame of
wyvern.
fury. I
Stardust.
never miss. Dance in the wind.
Armor won't save you.
Okay, so I do 73 when he's not attacking. Oh, there's some 24s there.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Rising wyvern.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Showtime. Freeze Lancer.
Double
All
Demon
disasters
Fang.
made
Resonate
one.
with the earth.
Come forth and heal us with
Stalagmite.
fury.
Further.
Can't move.
Don't give up. Maelstrom. Gemini off.
Yeah, I think I accidentally killed myself.
There.
Raging cascade. Power flame. Seal it with care.
Double Demon Fang.
My pride was my
Radiant
downfall.
flight.
Resonate with the
By
earth.
the
Double
power
Demon
of
Fang.
vanish without a trace. Far enough.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Hear me.
Raining
Flame
slash.
of fury.
Ready and ready.
I won't
Resonate with the
Flame
earth.
inside me. Yours to be let free.
I won't give up.
Ha! You picked the wrong fight. Tempest. Raining slash. Double Demon Fang. Rising wyvern.
Engulfs you. Take this.
Oh, Shion's dead.
What was I thinking?
Resonate with the earth.
You're mine.
Stalagmite.
How about not standing in front of the freaking enemy? Boy.
In your hands now.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
Explosion! I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation! Ready to go! Will this help?
Double
No
Demon
rest for the
Fang.
wicked.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
I'll bring you
Our arts are being interrupted.
Rising Wyvern! Dispel! Start! Rising Piston!
Where are you going?
Is this it?
Seriously?
This is my fault.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
Radiant Pierce!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Oh my god.
By the power of flame!
I am not beyond fury.
Photon blast!
Now you see what I can do! Resuscitation! Resonate with the earth! Not done yet!
Seal! I'll heal you all! Let's get you all
Resonate
How much health do you have left? Oh my god.
Blah, blah, blah!
Raining Slash! Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
I
Won't give up now!
I couldn't make it in time.
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
These fights are getting real annoying.
Okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
And yeah, I really want to get to like another fast travel point, but I don't think there is one. Oh my god, they're all large monsters here.
I need something to eat.
And progress is stuck behind that one. Ah, god damn it. Okay. I'm gonna fight my way back here.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Resonate with the earth!
Raining
Resonate with the earth!
Double Demon Fang! Now, damn it!
Glacial
It
Spear!
can hide itself? Amazing!
Here's the Freeze Lancer! Don't mind if I do!
Burn!
Here's a healing arc!
Try harder!
I'll thank you!
Take this!
Let me free you of your power!
Waterfall!
Dispel!
Freeze Lancer! Glacial Spear!
No further!
Rising Wyvern!
Air Thrust!
Start
I'm ready!
Double Leap! In an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Raging Cascade!
I'm ready!
Okay, thankfully those guys are pretty easy to kill now.
Consider yourself finished.
heal
Not
you
a
all.
chance. I'm not.
Lightning! Healing Circle!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. Blow away!
Finish without a
Raining
trace!
Slash!
Light.
Dance in the wind!
Burn!
Here's a healing arc!
Resonate with the earth!
Blow away! Raining Slash!
Glacial
Blow
Spear!
away!
Pierce evil!
Raining Slash!
Okay, switching back to the BG one.
Require complete focus! Hit! Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
Start up!
Mega
Here I
Ray!
come! Strike! Start up!
Back into the fray!
I can carve through armor!
Here, let me help!
Resonate with the
Rising Wyvern! It's on! Ignite!
Lightning! Here's another
Start up!
flame! Vanish without a trace! Light
Take
astral
this!
energy! Magic is there!
Amazing.
Resonate with the
Let me
earth!
help!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you off
Start
Get,
up!
get, get, get.
Lightning!
Forgive me.
You'll pay for that! The
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Wow.
And here!
Freeze Lancer! Fred! Dance in the wind! No more playing nice!
Double Demon Fang!
Burning! Get on in there! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Double Demon
Freeze
Fang!
Lancer! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Start up!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Freeze Lancer!
Ignite!
Resuscitation!
Rising Wyvern!
Will this help?
Stardust!
Purge Malevolence! Not on my watch! That'll bring you down! Photon! There you go! Don't let I'll heal you all! Sleep now!
With the earth! Stalagmite!
Double demon
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Healing circle!
Oh my god.
I'm grateful. Resuscitation!
This should do it!
This debt shall
This
not
one's
be
all
forgotten.
mine!
Benediction light.
Double demon fang!
Flame! Reload! Banana, let's go!
Ah, not today!
Photon! Raging!
Rising
It froze.
Here!
Stardust!
Can you take it?
Shattering! Outstanding form!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Vanish without a trace! I'll stop
Resonate
its
with the
charge!
earth!
Thanks, Kisara!
Stalagmite!
Rising
You
Wyvern!
require a hand.
A banana!
Stardust!
Let's go! Lightning!
Resonate with the earth!
Orb!
Burn!
Damn it! Lightning! Raging
A
blast!
thrilling performance.
Fresh!
Stardust!
Radiant blood! Here!
Benediction light.
Here I come!
No further.
Here, let me help! First aid! Malevolence!
Resonate with the earth.
Stalagmite!
Stalagmite.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! In here!
Is it dead yet?
The flame inside me yearns!
No more
Being
flame!
interrupted. Don't suffer. Resonate with the
Eat
earth.
dirt!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time! By the power of flame! Finish! Lightning orb!
You
Not
escape!
on my watch!
Stardust!
Heal.
Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Purge Malevolence! Radiant! Here!
Rising Wyvern!
In here!
Stardust!
Shield.
Oh god.
This one's got your name
That's
on
done.
it!
Ashes to ashes.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Okay. How much time I have left? Alright. Let's see what's behind this.
What do you think this place was for?
Okay.
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Are these sovereigns? The
Looks that
crown
way.
contest winners?
However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renin bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Ugh. God. Is this just one enemy?
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What?
Yeah, let's give Dolomine the Warrior Emblem. He's more reckless than I am. Somehow. I do not have a lot. What, the pineapple? 60%? Probably want to keep the gold for myself. Oh, I already had that. Delete. Level 55. So we're like...
Is with all the huge lumbering beasts.
it's like almost 300k. It's gonna take like an hour.
Lately.
It's no ordinary Zoogle. That much is damn sure. Watch yourselves. All bet.
Can't target anything.
You're off when it comes to this thing. This one's all mine.
Power of water.
Not today.
Radiant
Throw away.
Take
this. I'll smash you.
In here.
No further. Blow away.
I'll be right on this one. It's over.
Blow away.
Okay. Ready to go. Hear me. Flame.
Rising water. Its head is its weak point. We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Start up. Resonate with the Forgive me. Stay away from my friends. Rising Wyvern. Start up.
Hold on to your arc. Here I come. Not in your dreams. Oh,
Rising Wyvern.
Sleep now.
Start up. It's go time.
I'll be saving this
I
one.
can carve through armor.
Purge blah 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 magic. Now for something special. Stand to the wind.
Sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me.
You get the gist. Air thrust. Light crystal energy.
Here I come. I'm not done. I'll face you. It's over.
Back into the fray.
I'll grind you into dust.
Take
this. You're mine. No further.
Photon raging cascade.
Not today.
Sleep
Rising
now.
Wyvern.
It's over. More
Start
than
up.
enough.
You're mine.
Did that not count it down?
By the power of water. This one's mine.
I'm not done.
I never miss.
Ready and raring.
Outstanding thorn. Magic here. Freeze dancer.
I'm not done.
Kinda wish I had more crits so my thing would recover faster.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. You're mine.
I'm out of
I'm not
air.
done. You're finished.
Annihilation.
Start us.
By the power of flame. Finish without a not on my watch.
Can you take it?
Far enough.
Amazing.
You're mine.
Here's another.
Do you require a hand?
Take this.
Start us.
It's on.
Fury. Burning. Freeze lancer.
Burn in hell.
Benediction light.
Rising Wyvern. Heal. You're mine.
Here
I'm
comes
not
Harry
done.
Malevolent.
Damn it. I mistimed it.
In here.
No
Arc is being interrupted.
Here's a... Healing art.
Anything in armor is resonate with the earth.
Energy. More where that came Annihilation. Hear me.
I can carve through armor.
Blah, blah, blah.
Rising Wyvern.
Angel Spear. Here's evil. You get the gist. Freeze Lancer.
Strike.
More for the sky.
Resonate with the
Here's a
earth.
healing art.
Stalagmite.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
No further.
You'll pay for that.
Oh boy.
No rest for the
Watch
wicked.
and weep.
From beyond,
I'm ready.
imbue this vanquished soul with
Where
light.
are you going?
I could do without this pain. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul
Here,
with
let me
Rising
help.
Wyvern.
First aid.
Restoration.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Smart. Freeze Lancer.
Mirage.
Feel.
Oh, I just barely got it.
Through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Will this help? Hit.
Start up. Heal.
It's showtime. Healing circle. Blah, blah,
Power
blah,
surge
blah,
is
air
ready and
thrust.
chance.
Pluto.
Escape. I can carve through armor. You require
Bring you back from
in a
death to
bind. Burn.
Benediction
light.
Glacial still got the fight left in you. Freeze Lancer.
Take this. Resonate
Blue
with the
escape.
earth.
Freeze Lancer.
Far enough. Stalagmite.
Dance in the wind. By the field.
Here I come.
More for the
Blue
top.
escape.
Flame.
I'll grind you into dust. I'm not done.
Lightning Earth. All right. It's showtime.
You resonate with the earth.
Here I come. Come forth. Heal it to purity.
This one's all mine.
Man, Rinwell keeps dying.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Begin. Stardust.
Resuscitation.
Hurricane thrust. I'll grind you into dust.
Still got this one's mine.
Stardust.
Dance in the wind.
Down. Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. There.
You're mine.
Struck.
I'll grind you into dust.
Sealed. Let's get you all tucked away. Pierce the evil.
Can't get out of this. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Ha! I'm ready.
Lightning.
Resonate with the earth. Ignite.
All disasters made one. Come forth the helix of purity. Seal. Flame. Release.
I'll face you.
Magna ray.
Resonate with the earth.
Not on my watch.
Far enough.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Sleep now. Glacial spear. Pierce the evil.
You're mine. I'll face you. It's on. You picked the wrong fight.
Seal.
Stardust.
Get on in there with the others.
Okay.
All
now you
disasters
see what I can
made
do.
one. Come forth the helix of purity.
What?
Flame.
Resonate with the earth.
I'm out of ammo.
Stalagmite.
I'm all stuffed up.
Man, they are really targeting Rinwell.
Such unadulterated fury.
Any more of this and I'll burn out. This one's all mine.
I still got three left in me.
Resonate with the earth. Eat dirt.
Hey, one at a time.
Oh, it's gone super mode.
Eat dirt. Sealed.
Take this.
I'll be saving this one's mine.
Resonate with the earth.
Here it is.
Stalagmite. Can't end it.
Don't give up. Radiant spear.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Benediction light.
Radiant.
Heal. Anything in armor is all mine. Double demon fang.
Oh god, how many more do I have? That went really well for way too long.
It's gonna attack.
Right. Watch out.
Double demon fang. Resuscitation.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. That's gonna smart. Freeze Lancer. Here goes.
This one's all mine.
All disasters.
It's in your hands now.
Come forth the helix of purity.
Burn.
Healing circle.
Now I can let loose.
From death's abyss.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Photon fly. I'll heal you all.
No escape.
Sleep now.
Resonate with the earth.
Take this.
Stalagmite. No escape.
I'll fix you up.
Struck.
Stay
Stardust.
Hit.
Resonate with the earth. My turn. I'm ready. Stalagmite. Far enough. Stardust.
Let the marksman handle this. Raging cascade.
Benediction light.
I'm not
Hold
done.
on, thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
I'm all stuffed up. Annihilate. Radiant. Get on in there with the others.
Stardust.
You require a hand.
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch. Don't let out.
Okay, and then pineapple.
Pierce evil. Light astral energy.
Can you take it? Struck. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Resonate with the earth.
I will get you all tucked away.
Did I miss?
Stalagmite.
All disasters made one.
I'm gonna need more of that
Helix of purity. Maelstrom.
Death shall
Too
not
much
be
to handle.
forgotten.
Resonate with the earth.
Here's a healing circle.
Such unadulterated
Okay,
fury.
super armor.
Seal. I'm ready.
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there.
Stalagmite. Far enough.
By the
Double demon.
air vanish without a one more time.
Okay.
Explosion.
Take this.
Here's a healing
Now
arc.
you see what I can do. Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Resonate with
Just
the
gotta
earth.
survive this.
Stalagmite.
Just gotta wait for it to rage out.
Demon fang.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation. Photon
No rest for the
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
I'll be saving this
Stalagmite.
one.
Stardust!
Back into the Photon blast! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Okay, it's doing something. It's doing something. What's it doing?
Nothing much I can say to that.
Radiant pierce!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Shattering pieces! Attack time! Resonate with the earth!
Does it how long does it last for?
Can't get out of this!
Mega ray! It looks like you got this one covered. Gemini Aqua!
Resonate with
Try
the
harder!
earth!
My turn!
Stalagmite!
Where are you going? Made one. Confiscated.
Resonate with the earth! Won't save you!
Here, let me help.
Watch yourself!
One more.
Eh, super armor again. God damn it.
Radiant
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Here, let me help. I'll be saving this one.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Sleep now.
Further.
Oh boy.
I've healed
I'll
myself.
bring you back from death.
From beyond.
Double
the
demon
use
flame
this
inside me!
It's in your
Yours to be
hands
let
now.
I'll
free!
bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
I'm ready.
Double demon
I
fang!
still have some fight left in me. My astral energy. Healing circle. Whoa, hey, one at a time. I'll bring you back from death's
Take
abyss.
this!
Blah blah blah. Resuscitation.
Smash you!
That move.
Double demon fang!
Saving
Here
this
comes a
one.
big one! Double demon fang!
Disasters made one. Come forth, the helix of purity. Nail annihilation. I can do this.
Resonate with the earth!
Eat dirt!
Vanish without a trace.
Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind.
Oh, that's bad.
Seal.
Didn't realize it was doing anything.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Whoa. I never miss.
Double demon fang!
Photon. Blah blah blah. I'll bring you back.
I had an orange shell still?
From death's abyss.
There!
Resuscitation. Here goes. Here, let me help. Disasters made one.
I owe you one.
Come forth, the helix of purity. Glacial light and ready to go. Wind. Seal, not in your dreams.
Denied! Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Dance in the wind.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's all mine. Blah blah blah.
There we go.
I owe you one.
Freeze Lancer. You get the gist. Air
Start up!
Take it!
Damn it. Out of ammo.
Hurricane
Out of
Smoke!
ammo.
You're mine! I'm not done!
By the power of flame. Light and
Rising Wyvern!
avalanche.
Stardust!
Arctic waterfall.
Okay, that went poorly.
This will come in handy. Flame
You're
of
finished!
fury.
Resonate with the earth!
You escape! Mirage!
The earth drop no further.
Lightning. Downfall. I'll bring you back from death's
Shattering
abyss.
pieces! Attack time!
That'll bring you down.
Now you see what I can do!
I can handle it.
For the wicked.
Magna ray.
Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation.
Blow away!
Radiant light.
Raining
I'll bring you back from
You
death's
picked the
abyss.
wrong fight! Hit
Do
him
it.
off! Look
Oh god. That took
Tiger Blade!
so long. Was that a 20-minute fight? Jeez.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing
Okay. I don't know how much further I need to go. And I don't know if it's going to be a fast travel point, or I'm going to have to fight my way all the way back here. But I am going to call it now. And I really kind of wonder if I'm under-leveled for how badly I'm getting beat. I raised like 6 levels during this run. But hopefully we can beat it tomorrow, and then off to SMT 5 land. God, I really hope we can beat it tomorrow. But until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!